on a piece of the action. Good afternoon. It is January the 9th, 2018. Time to recap today's trading. Take a look at tomorrow. Start with our usual disclaimer, or try to. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came in today hoping to buy a little bit cheaper. Quickly raised our buy to 27.50 or better. The low was 48. You were able to get long here and there. We thought the market before lunch, we said 27.60 to 27.63 was our trading target, and that the market would close north of 27.55. That remains to be seen where it closes, but the other prognostications or forecasts have turned out to be spot on. And we'll see if the close does too. F1 says find a place to buy it. F2 is going to definitely be, if not a P, leaning P. There's your move out in the middle and D period. Here's your BC. So definitely a P with two distributions, and we got pretty good support here at 55. 27.75 is the next stop. We recommended this morning that you roll your 27.50 calls into the 27.75 calls. Not a lot of news to drive the market tomorrow. Import prices up 0.4. Export prices plus 0.3. Wholesale, Atlanta Fed, don't know. And crude oil and products will be the news tomorrow. We'll have the APIs tonight. Tomorrow's news will be focused on the energy markets. Sell failure to take out 60 and 64, 66 for sell 2. On the buy side, 53, 55 if the market was to close right now. Then 49 to 51 buy 2. It looks higher to me. Treasuries are lower. F1 says find a place to sell it. F2, find a place to sell it. A couple of distributions in today's market. 10-year auction is tomorrow. I believe we'll find the low shortly after tomorrow's day session opening, so I want to sell into the first rally at 3 to 7. At 11 to 15, sell 2. On the buy side, 28 to the buck, buy 1. 21.25 buy 2. Looking at the bond. $12 to 16, number 1. 19.23, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. Support the buck to 04. 25.29 buy 1. 17.21 buy 2. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, and thinking back on it, February the 3rd was a Saturday. And seeing more and more people predicting that Minnesota and the Patriots. You know, one of the things is if the entire world is on one side of a market, whatever that market might be, pretty good chance it won't happen. And in sports, the underdog has absolutely nothing to lose. So Georgia last night was the underdog and had nothing to lose. So they just go out there and play the game, and you saw it in the first half. Second half, it looked like they tried to sit on a lead, and that never really works very well. Become a little more conservative. Okay, gold, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. And find ourselves pointed lower. The break in the market's up here at 17, so 15 to 17, sell 1. 19 to 21, sell 2. On the buy side, 9 to 11, buy 1. 5 to 7, buy 2. Maybe Scott will be able to get in his 1308 or better tomorrow. Crude oil, strong markup. This week we've had a drone attack on 2 Russian military facilities. We had a Royal Saudi F-15 shot out of the sky, or reported as such by the news. We have unrest in Iran. So we are up here. We managed to almost get to 63.25. So the APIs tonight, 63 and a quarter, sell 1. 50 to 75, sell 2. Still pointed higher. 62.50, 62.75, buy 1. Might get lucky in the overnight. And then 62 even, 62 and a quarter, buy 2 for the playing for the breakout. And still remember back in the 70s, flying through Minneapolis in the dead of the winter. We had a lot of times we had to make our connections through Minneapolis, and the whiteouts and the wind blowing and howling around and cold in the terminal. Kind of leaked back in those days. Definitely winter. I missed one of my sister's weddings because I got snowed in and was a day late for the reception and for the wedding and all that good stuff. So it can happen. Euro was lower, I believe, and stayed down and finished on the lows. So Euro, find a place to sell it. And we have a pretty square distribution with more volume in the top half of the congestion area than the bottom. So we didn't quite make it to our 1950. We had 50 to 60 this morning, and the low was 64. Very, very clean break in the market up here at 120. So we'll make 90 to 120 even, sell 1. 15 to 25, sell 2. On the buy side, I'm going to leave it at 50 to 60. Didn't get much to the upside today. See what it looks like after London. And then 25 to 35 for buy 2. Hope everybody had a good day today. Most of the stuff went as we thought it would. Hopefully tomorrow will be more of the same. Y'all have a great evening. I am out of here.